What's up everybody, it's Audrey, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a college advice video. I asked you guys on my Instagram what you guys wanted to see first, whether it was my car tour or a college related video, and you guys voted for college related, so that's what I'm doing today. But stay tuned because very soon I will be doing my car tour. It'll be the next video that I post. So let's get into the video. Obviously, if you don't know already, I go to San Jose State. I'm gonna be a sophomore there this year, and I would just want to share kind of my experience, my lessons, and some of the advice that I have now after going through my entire freshman year. I know that everybody says this one, but I cannot stress how important it is to make friends, especially if you are going away for college. You definitely want to make friends and make new connections and just get to know people around there, whether that be in your dorm building, in your classes, especially now with online. It will be very important to make friends in your online class, which can be kind of weird and kind of difficult to do, but it'll definitely be worth it, because even though you never really meet that person potentially, you always have somebody in your class to ask a question about the class, or if you're not there for whatever reason, they can just kind of fill you in. So one really big thing that I feel you don't really think about until you kind of get there, if you're going away for college, is to think of transportation, how you're gonna get there. Ubers and Lyfts and everything, yeah, they're cool, but they're expensive. They can be very, very expensive. And unless you got it like that, then you do, you know? But try and get some info on how to get around from place to place, how to get to the closest shopping mall or the closest grocery store or something, from campus, if you're living on campus, to wherever you need to go. I obviously took the bus almost everywhere I went in San Jose, and it's definitely something to get used to, and it sucks, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks, but students usually get a card, a bus card or something that lets them get on for free. So I mean, that's definitely better than taking a $20 Uber 2 miles away, you know? So definitely consider knowing how to get somewhere, or knowing somebody with a car, or yeah, just knowing your transportation. Another piece of advice I would give you is to get familiar with the campus, and also get familiar with your professors. Definitely the campus part, because you kind of need to know where you're going. You'll understand, depending on how big your campus is, within the first week or two, or even month of being there. Know kind of where you're going, kind of just have a map, make it your home screen, your lock screen, or something, for at least the time that you get to familiarize yourself with the campus. Another thing is to be familiar with your teachers. Obviously, the better connection you have with the teachers, the better you'll understand your class, the better you will be more successful in that class, I believe so. I'm not saying be a teacher's pet, but get familiar with the teachers, and always talk to them if you need it, or get their advice on anything that you have any trouble with. Another thing is to obviously make connections. Make connections with everybody. Be nice to everybody, you know, it's a new environment, it's new people, it's a lot bigger of a campus. You know, basically first impressions are kind of everything. So definitely be nice to the people around you, and just try to create friends so you can potentially make bigger connections. And I mean, who knows, maybe one day, a few years from now, you'll need to have an internship, and you know a person who has done that internship, and you can kind of just communicate with them and get them get their information for the internship. Make connections and be really nice to people. So yeah, this is probably one of the most important ones, and that is take advantage of what you're paying for. When you pay for college, whether it's you paying out of pocket or financial aid paying for you or your parents or you, make sure you get the most out of your money. I know that tuition is really high, and there's random like school fees that like you might not know about that you just pay, and like they could be like potentially like hundreds of dollars and you don't even realize it, but like take advantage of what you're paying for. Most universities have a gym on campus, so that's kind of included on your like school fees. I know at least San Jose has like a student health fee where like it's like $100-something, and you're able to go to the student health center and kind of just get medications, stuff like that, or have like basically a doctor's appointment, but that's already paid for. So just like take advantage of those things. Look into what you are paying for, just so then you know like kind of what to take advantage of while you're on campus. As a student, you are like pretty much unlimited to what you can do on campus, so make sure you get your money's worth and you get what you're paying for. Another thing that a lot of people say, which I agree with, is getting involved, whether that be joining a club, looking into being an orientation leader, looking into being an RA, anything like that. I would recommend doing and getting into. I know as a freshman you're kind of limited to what like the opportunities you can apply for, but I know as far as like San Jose, you can apply to be an OA, which is like an office assistant, within like I think the second semester of your freshman year. You can be an OA. You can apply to be an orientation leader for the next year, and you can also apply to be an RA as well. And all of those jobs obviously come with benefits, whether it be you get like paid by the hour, or you get something like free housing. Look out for like flyers and like applications, stuff like that you think you might be interested in. Get into clubs. I know there's like an insane amount of clubs that there is to get into. There's some regarding your major, there's sports clubs, there's like art clubs, there's like literally like a club that you could probably think of, like that's it, it's probably there. Get involved, whether it be like joining a sorority, being an OL, being an OA, being an RA, getting into a sport club, or getting into a club sport. Any of those will definitely help you. Another thing I want to talk about is time management, whether that be online college or in-person college. Time management is key. It's not like high school where teachers are going to get upset with you or get on you for not doing your work. These professors, they don't care. They barely know who you are. They're not going to hold you accountable to the work that you do or the work that you don't do. That ultimately just comes down to you and like the self-discipline that you want to have within yourself. I recommend being on a schedule, being on some type of schedule, and really taking time to obviously be in class, review, study, get your work done before it's due, get your work done the night before so you don't have to do it the next day, and not waiting until last minute. You will definitely be tested in college as far as the time that you spend studying, the time that you spend partying, the time that you spend with your friends, and the time that you don't dedicate towards school. It is more demanding than high school is. I feel like now, like I used to think, oh my gosh, high school is like so stressful, it's so much work. No, like college is like a whole different level of like work, of like studying. You really just like have to like go for it. So do not underestimate your freshman year just because, oh, you're a freshman, you're a first year. You still have to be very serious with, you know, all the classes that you're taking if you want to do good and get good grades. And the last thing I kind of want to talk about is to use your student discounts. I cannot tell you how many times I have bought something with a student discount. The Ray-Bans that I got not that long ago, I used student discount. I got them for like, I think like 15 or 25% off of like the sale that Ray-Bans already had going. So like literally like take advantage of your student discounts. There are tons of like restaurants and apps that will get you your student discounts. As far as apps, I know that Uni Days is a really good student discount. application. I know that Student Beans is really good too. Take advantage of your student discounts. There are plenty, literally like everywhere. Before you buy almost anything, just see and like consider if that store offers a student discount, whether that be like 5, 10, 15%. That is money being saved and money that you don't have to spend. So definitely take advantage of your student discounts. That is it for this video. I hope you guys found it helpful. I hope that if you're an incoming freshman, I hope I gave you some helpful advice and you're kind of just able to feel a little bit more ease, kind of like knowing like what to like expect almost, and just I hope that like I helped you in some way, or I hope that I got you excited for college if you're not already. I know I'm definitely excited. Well, I will be excited when I go back on campus, but not really excited to start school yet. But it's fine, it's okay. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys very soon. My next video will be my car tour, so stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!